Alrighty, well, starting our morning off here. Believe it or not, it is only 6 o'clock right now. Sun's coming up, I love it. Got one on the trailer now. Got another one to pick up right back here. We stopped on Friday, got the keys for it, and knew we'd get it either, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And just so happens, I'm not getting it till Monday. But should be this Nissan Xterra over here. Got our jump box in case it's dead. And heads to Indianapolis. Along with that van goes to Indianapolis, and we've got one more to get on our way there, which is kind of a reason for the trip. So trying to get this thing fired up, get it loaded up. I sure am a sucker for a purple truck. Beachy Trucking at, what does that say, Marysville, Ohio? Nice. It's getting some def here. 2 cars on the trailer, but we're only getting def here because I can get diesel about 40 cents a gallon cheaper here in probably about an hour, and I have definitely enough to get me there, so we'll get DEF and we'll keep moving. So I got a light that's giving me an issue. One of the most valuable tools to keep on a truck is a power probe. Just had to buy a new one. My snap-on one that I've had for 30 now, at least 13 or so years, finally broke on me. So I just had to pick one up at the truck stop, and I got a light that's giving me issues, so I'm going to walk out here and see if we can pinpoint the problem and get it fixed and get back on the road. Don't mind all the trash. Got a squad rolling here. Got like 4 or 5 trucks, all same company, all rolling out together, hauling the same material. Man, this will be the last couple times we see the old house. She sold. Just stopping here to grab the mail and narrowed down the problem. It's actually the plug itself. It's got some corrosion in it. I guess something happened. But I use that power probe, and it's got power in the truck side of the plug, just nothing coming out on the trailer side. So we're going to replace that plug real quick and then hop on the turnpike and make our way to Penn, Ohio Corvettes to pick up a military truck, and then we're off to Indy. Well, slowly but surely we're making our way west. Just getting fuel here. So I've recently just switched fuel cards. I jumped on the RTS bandwagon, and let me get out just so I can explain this real quick. I've been nothing but pleased with RTS's customer service for factoring and for their fuel card. I have them both now. So the card I was using before was a TSD logistics card and was great for 2-3 years. But what I started finding that the discounts were like few and far between. So I'm on the PA turnpike right now. With the RTS card, I'm getting 39 cents off a gallon. My old card, there'd be no discount. So RTS deals with Pilot and Flying J, and a bunch of mom and pops. So like in my area, got AT&T. AT&T, I get like 15-20 cents off a gallon, but AT&T is always cheaper than what a truck stop would be. So I've been really happy with that, and you guys are interested. They do have a referral program, so let me know, and I can get you in touch with the right people there and get you hooked up with the fuel card. But I didn't want to say anything until I tried it out, and I've been very pleased, especially with the way fuel prices are right now. Every little bit I can save is a blessing. I don't know if video's picking it up, but this guy's visor is absolutely blinding me. You can see it on the signs ahead. That's how directly...
In 1 mile, use the right lane to take exit 165, State Route 97 toward Belleville, Lexington.
Reflecting off of everything else. Well, dead stop traffic. Freightliner Classic. And story time. So, picked up this Nissan Xterra you guys saw in the trailer, maybe saw, whatever. It's like a 04 Xterra from a mom and pop auction that maybe sells, 20 to 30 cars or so a week. So a very small auction. Now that's relevant because the customer that I am delivering this to, I asked for his exact address because he had been going back and forth to where he wanted me to deliver it. So I said, hey, this is my ETA. Where did you want this vehicle delivered? You're going to be my first delivery. Well, he gives me the address, and it's right beside the Indiana Fairgrounds, which is where the Army truck goes. But I can't deliver the Army truck tonight because they only check in from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for Mecum auction. So I was like, hey, would you mind if I delivered in the morning? I can just, I don't have to unload and reload anything. I can just, unload in the parking lot of the fairgrounds, take the Xterra over to the guy's house, which is right there. He lives right next to the fairgrounds, and then come back and, take the Army truck in. So he says, yeah, great, sure. I was like, well, that's perfect. Start looking for a hotel where I'm going to stay tonight. Get me as close as possible. So in the morning I can deliver his at 7:30. Get the Army truck unloaded, have it at the gate at 8, ready to check in. Bam, bam, bam. Deliver the Honda Odyssey at 9 when they open. Get reloaded. And plans have kind of changed. We're headed north to Michigan to pick something up. So I get a text back. He's like, hey, that's not going to work. I was like, wow, what's up? He's like, my wife is starting her new job and she wants to take that to work. And I'm thinking, you must not really love your wife if you're going to send her in an 04 Nissan Xterra with 180,000 miles that you have not even looked at in person. Yeah, it might be a great vehicle, but it could be completely unsafe. And I said, well, I mean, that's fine, but this car has a really bad misfire. It's got a, it's only running on, I don't know, what's that, a 6-cylinder? Only running on 4 or 5 cylinders. I said, well, that's fine, but, I just want to let you know that it's not my place to say, but this car has a misfire and a dead battery. So we'll see what happens. But he must not love his old lady enough to at least inspect the car or drive it himself first and just throw her in it behind the wheel, and we'll just pray for him. Well, we're about an hour into this. Heck, I even just got out of the truck and I just put my seatbelt back on because we were dead stop. I just saw 3 heavy wreckers go by, so that's not good. It's a shame I'm gonna have to prove to this customer I was stuck in traffic, but you guys know how customers are. I just told that story on my last one, so yeah, nothing I can do about it. We'll just it must be right up here because on Waze there's no exit or anything. It doesn't tell you to get off, so it just says it said 44 minutes when we started the little traffic jam meter, but it's been over an hour now.
Reported ahead.
I don't think I have enough hats. You see the sap running down my windshield? Hope everybody's okay here. Looks like we got a Penske truck up in the weeds. Cabin of the truck looks alright, so. There's the other truck involved. Looks like that was hauling body wash or something. It's all over the road. So, one thing cool about this RTS card is they have places like this. This is a quick fuel. All it is a commercial fleet fueling station. And as you can see, I'm the only one here, and I save it's 34 cents a gallon here. So, got the Army truck back there, got the Xterra, got the Odyssey up top. So we made it to our drop-off. So look at this. This sucks. I mean, it's okay, but it sucks. All right. So dealership, blue building right there. 7 o'clock right now. I'm dropping off the Nissan Xterra. Okay. Check-in for Mannheim. Closed at 6. Or Meekum. That's the tent right there. That's how close my 2 drops were. But I have to get a hotel, which I planned on nearby, and end up having to deliver the truck first thing in the morning. So would have been nice to be able to unload both here, because I have to unload, I don't know which way I'm going to unload that truck to get the Nissan off. Would have been perfect just to back this off over there and then back this off and drive this over and blah 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 blah, you get it. So let's get this stuff unstrapped, and once I back this truck off, I'll give you a little walk around of it. Well, we're in a bit of a predicament. He was supposed to leave a check out here for me. He sent me a picture of it in this, hidden back here by this dumpster, which is supposed to be in there. Now I don't see it, and I can tell you one thing. But Xterra is not coming off the trailer, and I'll tell you why until I have payment in my hand. So this guy, and I don't know if I had mentioned this on previous video, but he's got a history of non-payment due to the ratings on Central Dispatch, which, if it's going to be COD, which it is, then, you know, I wouldn't be really that worried about it. So, of course, I texted him and then I called him and there's no answer. So I'm not even going to unstrap. Honestly, if I don't hear back in the next 10-15 minutes, it's coming with me to the hotel and it can get dropped off in the morning. Sorry for the wind. Try to block it. But I'm not playing these games. This is obviously an empty lot. I mean, it's got his business name on it. I guess he's starting a dealership, but I don't have to walk around and look like an idiot looking for a check. So we'll give it about 10-15 minutes and see what happens. Well, while we wait, you can see this army truck. It's leaking something, gear oil, I smell it. It scared me when I stopped one time. I thought I had an issue on my truck, but this thing's pretty clean. It's got the instructions on how to start it on the dash, but clean truck. So I told him 15 minutes or it's coming with me, that it's not getting unloaded without payment. Because what starts to go through my mind is, if he's got a history of non-payment, maybe this is what he's done before. You know, he sent me a picture of a check in there, and I zoomed in and it's got my company name on it, but you know, what's to say he doesn't set that in there, take a picture, pull it out, and then just be like, oh, I'll drop it off, I'll you know, because some transporters, like, this is my end destination for today, so I ain't going anywhere. Some people got to keep moving, you know. I'll Zelle you, or I'll whatever, Cash App you, and then never does, and maybe that's why he got the non-payment. So told him 15 minutes, because I got to come right back here tomorrow. Hotel's 8 miles up the road, which is the closest I could find in a better part of town, and we'll just see what happens. I'm glad I didn't unstrap anything, excuse me, or even get the ramps out. So I'm just gonna, thankfully it's still light outside, I'm just gonna be careful, because this really isn't the best part of town. Well, as you can see, Xterra is still with me, so this isn't our hotel. We just stopped at Culver's to get dinner and head over there now. I guess that'll wrap things up for tonight. We got a room right inside this door, actually, and you can see the truck from as soon as you walk out the door, so it's convenient. And I got a straight shot out of the parking lot, so I can't really get blocked in, but that's probably gonna do it for tonight. Saga continues. I'll let you guys know what ends up happening. I used a rock because this door won't let you in with your key. I'll let you guys know tomorrow what happens, and see how this saga unfolds.